It's 2020 and Bitcoin is having a moment. It's partying up like it's 2017 and surpassed the $19,000 mark for the first time since its heyday. I'm no Bitcoin expert, so I asked my colleague, cross-assets reporter Katie, to school me in all the ways of the Bitcoin. So we've put together 5 Bitcoin terms, which are the most often used or the most confusing, that have very specific meanings that are different from their other markets counterparts.
These, I would say, are most commonly used, and they tend to be specific to Bitcoin. I mean, words like fear, uncertainty, and doubt, we all know what that means, but it has a very specific meaning in the crypto community.
Let's start with FUD, or is it FUD? Food?
I say it rhymes with mud, and no one has corrected me yet, so I'm gonna go with FUD. And it's funny, it's kind of a derogatory term in the crypto community. It's used sort of as a way to brush off bad information, negative headlines about Bitcoin. You know, that's just FUD creeping in. It's people trying to rain on the crypto parade.
Okay, so what about halving or halvening?
It can go either way. I've heard it halvening. Bitcoin, there's a limited supply. When Bitcoin was launched in 2009, they used to receive 50 Bitcoin per block. But as halvenings have gone through, they happen about once every 4 years. Now they only receive 6.25 tokens. You could say the halving is why Bitcoin is ripping 130% this year.
This actually might be my favorite one, HODL.
It's basically just a typo. It came about in 2013 when someone misspelled it on a forum. And you have seen some backronyms. Some people say it means hold on for dear life. It does just mean that in periods of volatility, hodl your Bitcoins.
Okay, so now we have the opposite of hodling, which is weak hands.
Weak hands. Well, this is what FUD leads to. It's when crypto newbies, when you hit a rough patch, the price goes down, or there's negative headlines about Bitcoin. This weak hands will sell their coins. The weak hands are people who are just kind of tourists in the space and aren't there to stomach the volatility that often comes along with Bitcoin.
And now we have whale. I'm pretty sure I'm saying that right.
So whales is interesting. It can apply to other areas of the market. It's not specific to Bitcoin, but in Bitcoin and in other markets, it just refers to someone who owns so much of an asset that any trade they make tends to move the price. And there are evidence of whales in Bitcoin. Some researchers have said that 2% own 95% of the assets, and you do see a lot of whale watching going on in Bitcoin. You could say something like, oh, the whale was active last night, and that's why Bitcoin spiked 30%.
Thank you so much, Katie.
Okay, cool. Well, this was super fun, so thanks for having me.
That's the hot take on Bitcoin lingo. Thanks for listening.